Okay, welcome everyone. I'm decided to do a first impressions of a game I haven't played yet on the desktop or iOS, and it's Vietnam 65. This game is one of the first games by developer Every Single Soldier, which made Afghanistan 11, which, as you can see on the left side of the screen, is on my iPad. I love it. It's an incredible game. I realize I'm at 30% on my iPad. So I'm going to see how this is going to work. I think it's probably not going to finish because, yeah, it's my battery's, for some reason, it's been on 30% for like an hour. Anyway, so Afghanistan 11, I believe, is the best counterinsurgency game I've ever played, ever. It's an incredible strategy game. Audio, just the UI, just the entire experience, it immerses you as a battalion commander in Afghanistan. So it's basically top notch. I can't think of any other game that gets close to replicating that experience of a counterinsurgency game. So Vietnam 65 came out. It was Every Single Soldier's first game, and I wanted to give it a shot, see what this game is all about. I haven't played it before, so wanted to give it a shot here. A lot of stuff. Okay, so this points on the right side of the screen. Everything looks good as let's start this up. Now I'm kind of curious if this is just going to replicate Afghanistan for Vietnam, or if it's going to add a different take to this. So we've got the map here. Convoys and enemies, BC contacts and BA contacts. Okay. See, zoom. Very fluid, I like that. Very fluid. Alright, where's my base? Okay, that's my base there. Okay. Infantry, Charlie Company, Delta Company. Fuse. Okay. So this is airborne, I'm assuming, right? Because you got the 7 Cav on the bottom right. Now, I don't know if this is Idrang Valley Campaign, but from what I understand, these are airborne soldiers. So, these guys...
Inbound to LZ.
Let's take these guys here. Alright, let's go. So, I guess those are Green Berets, right? The 2 other Hueys. Can I order more? I'm curious. So that puts that. What is this? This there. Emergency supply. This. I don't want to click enter. Let's click that. Alright, let's just.
Some units have no orders.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me see what's going to go on. Vietcong cadres, okay, are in the area, 2 of them. So I noticed the only things the textures on this are really good. I mean, this is running on iPad 2, so just to give an example. When you're running an iPad Pro, the quality might be better. This tablet difference between this and the next iPad Pro is more than double in terms of just raw
Aircraft
I
en
think the
route.
graphics are just crazy. And alright, so these are Green Berets, right? Alpha. Okay, these are Green Berets. What is this do? Crane Arvin, selected forward base. Okay, so it's Green Beret Alpha. So the only difference that I noticed between this one and Afghanistan 11 is the animations for these soldiers are different. Like this is more, I don't want to say cartoony, but I don't know. It's I feel it's a little different. Like it's not that it's a bad thing. It's still good. I like the when it works, but I feel like Afghanistan 11 felt more. I don't know. The textures in the units seem a little bit more. Not gonna say detailed, but just a little bit more real. If that makes sense. All right. Let's see what else I can do here. I got howitzer. What should I do? I'm gonna let's send out another Huey out.
Moving to LZ. Aircraft en route.
Aircraft. Alright.
Some units have no orders. Aircraft en route.
SAD. SAD's try to find if you're not familiar with SAD, it's search and destroy. You comb these woods here for those
Unit requests resupply.
out of fuel almost? Dead gone, dude. How about you? Get 7 out of 8, so they could stay in the sticks a little bit longer. Intel. There's 3 Vietcong cadres.
Some units have no orders.
2 Vietcong cadres? What happened?
No new intel. Need a resupply.
Alright, so I got those guys there. They're gonna head south.
DC spotted.
Roger. Let's see. Beautiful.
Target eliminated.
Like that. Alright, interesting. So, words are wise. I want to point this out, and you guys might have made this mistake before. Never go to a bar, have a few beers, then head home and finish it up with some vodka. That's a bad combo. That's just asking for trouble. Very bad. Alright. I guess we're good to go, right? Like, these guys moved. Delta Company.
Some units have no orders. Some units have no orders.
2 NVA cadres. I took out 1. Status report 1 Viet Cong. Okay. Stand by. You are 5 out of 8, right? In terms of You guys are 3 out of 5. Daggone. Oh, that's right, because Green Berets don't need to. Alright, guess what? Time to resupply.
Embarking supplies.
Good to go.
Embarking supplies. Some units have no orders.
Alright, we had some NVA contacts over here.
Contact.
So... What does this button do? Print, print island. Alright. I have a feeling these guys are not going to make it back to base with the fuel. Ooh, you can plant explosives. What is this? This is definitely... Oh, I can do, oh, interesting. I can do this. Emergency supply. It's probably something I should have done. Make you guys actually come closer. Shoot. Alright.
Some units have no orders. Some units have no orders.
I'm gonna send Charlie Company out. Oh, fine.
No new intel.
I would love to engage them, but I have a feeling the problem is this guy's
Need a
only on 2 out
resupply.
of 4. The problem becomes I need you guys to resupply. I can't afford losing this plane.
Resupply mission commenced.
You resupplied them, didn't you? So I'm holding something. Alright. There's more villages I need to get to. The problem is like keeping these guys,
Some units have no orders. Our units are taking casualties.
yeah, I noticed. How bad. I have to go pick those guys up. Almost low on supplies, dude. Seriously, again, you guys go through supplies like war, man.
Embarking supplies. Low on supplies.
Dude, if I can't get this guy back to base, it's a done deal. Alright, so...
Constructing road. Burning low. Some units have no orders.
Daggone, there's more of them.
Contact. contact.
Going to airstrike for these guys.
Target eliminated.
Oh,
Low
got
on
contact.
supplies.
Nice.
All clear in this sector. No new intel.
Drop it.
Embarking supplies.
Alright.
Burning low. Constructing road.
Alright, so let's see. Where are you gonna go? You gonna go this way?
Some units have no orders. Low on supplies. Pre-supply mission commenced.
Alright, so this is a nice, I guess, first impressions of the game. Alright. I'm actually doing a lot better in this game than I did in Afghanistan 11. How bad are your supplies? If I could build more than
Constructing road. Some units have no orders. Low on supplies. Constructing road. Village uncooperative.
That was not good. Alright, I'm gonna send second crew to go pick this guy up.
Moving to LZ.
Let's get the SF.
Eyes on Charlie.
Alright, I can't call in any more strikes. Just head to the village. Alright, so I guess my little first impressions here.
Some units have no orders. Some units have no orders. Low on supplies. Embarking supplies.
Problem is getting like I'm gonna have to move to get an air base over there. I guess I have to use this guy, right? Just one of these buttons here. I'm assuming it's one of the top two. Is this one? Air fire base. Ooh, I like that. Build this. Build forward air base. Okay. FOB. I would have to build one here, right? Which would be a long. I would have to build a road over this diagonal river. Um,
Constructing road. Unit is under RPG fire. Our units are taking casualties.
Frackers.
Aircraft en route.
Where the frack do they go, man? Alright, let me give you my first impressions, guys. So honestly, it's a good game. I like this. This is, you know, it's engaging. I like this. It gives you a little bit of a feel of Vietnam. You have to build a road here, construct a forward air base. I don't feel that the Viet Cong are as, I don't know, maybe if it's the music in Afghanistan 11, the music and the sound effects, kind of like it's kind of like almost like a horror film. It's kind of like something's coming, somebody's gonna go after you, after your troops, or gonna try to IED or just RPG kind of thing. I got immersed in a way that it was just like something's coming. Here, I feel between the units, being a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? They seem a little bit more Civilization 4, Civilization 5 kind of. Where it's more. How do I say? It's more. I can't find the right word. Jiffy, I guess. I can't find the right word, but it's more like playful. They're not like. They don't. They feel like cartoonish. Sprites. So, yeah. I don't get the sense of like. I don't feel like. I don't feel immersed into like, this is a gritty war. I feel more like, especially with like even the sound effects, like when you move. Like you move this guy. So like you can hear the sound effects here.
Resupply mission commenced.
I don't know. The sound effect feels a lot different than the one that you have in like Afghanistan 11. Afghanistan 11 sound effects, the vocals sound exactly like you have in Afghanistan. When you're on, I don't know if you guys are in commo, or if you guys are in the military, or whatever. When you're doing commo, that's what it sounds like. Here it feels more like, I don't know, Air America, like Robin Williams kind of thing. It's a good game. I like it. There's, you have to find the Viet Cong and NVA, but I don't get that sense like Afghanistan 11. So if you're like, honestly, this is just my personal thing. I think it's a good counterinsurgency game, just first impressions wise. I'm gonna do a full review, and I'm gonna do a full comparison side by side with Afghanistan 11. But after playing Afghanistan 11 and playing this, I feel just I feel honestly that Afghanistan 11, the one on the top left, provides me more of a immersion. It feels like, honestly, like I'm a battalion commander looking at the screens and ordering troops. While Vietnam 65, it doesn't feel as gritty as Afghanistan 11. Now, I would say that's probably the best way to describe the difference between the two games. Vietnam 65 doesn't feel as gritty as Afghanistan 11. It has a different feel, a different taste to it. I'm not saying that it's not a great game. It's a good game. I really like it. I'm actually winning in this game versus Afghanistan 11. Usually by this time in Afghanistan 11, I already lost half my convoys and forget about it. It's done. So it's different. So honestly, I really like Afghanistan 11. That's my top pick. I think that game, on iOS is a must buy. It's a must buy for desktop. Vietnam 65 is also a good game, but if I had to recommend one over the other, I would probably put Afghanistan 11. It will change the way you play, the way you see strategy games. It really will, because it it puts you in the boots of a battalion commander, man. It really does. And there's a lot of times when you're playing that game, you put your hand on your head, and you're like, "Jeez, I fracking hate these daggone insurgents," because they show up, they attack you, and then they disappear. And along with the music and the vocals, there's that tension. You get you feel it on your shoulders. It's a very different game. Anyway, that does it for this first impression, guys. I will catch you in the next one. See you then.